What is up, everybody? We are back with some more college football player props. If you're watching this video, I'm recording this video on Friday morning. I'm going to be at the Kentucky game in Lexington, Kentucky versus South Carolina. So driving all the way to Lexington, won't be able to make these videos on Saturday morning or on Sunday morning. So the next two videos will be all recorded on Friday. That means that for the YouTube giveaway, I'm not able to give away the free month of VIP in the video that it's supposed to be on. So what's going to happen is on Monday, when I make our video for Monday, I will have 3 or 4 giveaways. The 3 giveaways, I have one for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, assuming we get our like threshold. So I'm gonna pick them from each video. It'll be like a massive giveaway on Monday's video. So that being said, for this video, if we can get 150 likes, I'll pick a comment on this video to win a free month of VIP, which will be drawn on Monday. So sorry for the inconvenience for that, but make sure you guys smash that like button and leave a comment, and also, make sure you guys are subbed. You do have to be subbed to win. But make sure you hit that like, guys. I am giving away the VIP. I'm not skipping that. I promise. It'll be here on Monday as long as we hit the likes. But anyways, guys, if you want to get all of our plays, head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. If you can do whichever one you have. If you have Patreon, sign up through Patreon. If you already have WAP, sign up through WAP. You get all of our plays there. Join our free Discord server. It's there. Got a couple plugs. We'll jump into this. Rebet is our first plug. If you want to play all of our sportsbook plays, Rebet is the sports book that I am using. I live in South Carolina, so this is one of the only sports books available to me. It's available on both Apple and Android devices, and it's available in 46 states. As long as you're not in Michigan, Idaho, Nevada, or Minnesota, you can get this. If you use code ACES when you create your account, you got yourself a free month of VIP, and you get a deposit match up to $100. So go sign up for Rebet. The other plug I have is called DGF, or DG Fantasy. You guys know all about DGF. It's an awesome platform. It's an optimizer. It is a tool that takes all of our plays from our apps like Prizepicks and UNDERDOG, compares them to sports books, gives you that % odds to hit or positive EV value. Make sure you guys sign up for DGF if you haven't. If you do sign up, use code ACES. You get 25% off your entire purchase, whether you buy a year or whatever. You still get 25% off the entire purchase. Really good value there, and you get our VIP for free. So make sure you guys give DGF a try, and let's go ahead and jump into these picks, guys. So, like I said, I'm going to be at the Kentucky game. I'm a Kentucky fan. I'm going to be pulling for Kentucky all the way. That means we will have some Kentucky plays in this video. I'm going to have 2 of them. I actually have 5 plays for you guys in this video. So we're going to start with our first one. It's not going to be Kentucky. We'll jump into Kentucky next. But first one's going to be for our man Ewers. So locking in Ewers over the 199.5 passing yards that they have him at on Prizepicks. So he's got a little goblin play right now. I think this one's a lock. I think he's going to catch this easily. Playing against Michigan tonight. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up over here, make sure it didn't get taken down. So locking in Ewers, not passing touchdowns. I did not mean to do that. No. So Ewers over 199.5. You can see playing against Michigan tonight. You can look at his games from last season. Cashed it 9 of his last 10 games. He cashed it on 83% last season, which is 10 of 12 games. 452 yards. Really, it was his peak last year, but really, really good quarterback, obviously. And I think Texas is going to have a great year. Looking at Michigan, yes, Michigan went to the Natty last year. Michigan, it shows their passing defense is second in the nation at 150 per game, which I don't think is going to be the case this season. So, 1 second. Let me text my wife real quick. Sorry about that. But anyways, I don't think Michigan's going to be the same team they were last year. I don't think they're going to be bad, but they're not going to be anywhere like they were last year, in my opinion. So I'm locking in Quinn. Got him over 199.5. I think he's going to cash that for us fairly easy. I think Texas is going to beat Michigan, and if I was going to lock in a money line, I'll be locking in Texas all day long. That's just my opinion. It is at Michigan, and I don't think it's going to matter. But maybe I'm wrong on this one, but I am locking in Texas. So that's going to be pick number 1, Quinn Ewers over 199.5 passing yards as our first pick of the day. For our next pick, we're going to jump over to the Kentucky game. I got 2 Kentucky plays because I had to play them. Our first one's going to be for our quarterback. We got Vandegrift, so locked in Brock Vandegrift. We got him over. I locked in his goblin plays, and I'm playing it like a little game stack with Barry and Brown. So let's lock in his passing yards. We got him at 174.5, which I think is crazy good value. Yeah, looking at his last season, he didn't hardly get any snaps. So he went 0 for 8 last season. This season, he only played 1 game so far against USM, and he had 169 yards. This game ended in the 3rd quarter. They didn't even finish it. Kentucky was up 31-0, and this game ended up getting rained out, and they just concluded the game. That's not going to happen tonight. Or tomorrow, but we are playing against South Carolina. South Carolina, two SEC teams. It's usually a good game versus Kentucky. Kentucky, I think, is going to pull out the win tonight or tomorrow night. I'm just going to say tonight. It's what's messing with me. But anyway, you can look at South Carolina's passing yards defense, 102nd in the nation, give up 250 a game. Vandergrift's going to get 175 passing yards. It's going to happen. A key player is going to be Barry Brown, which is why you'll see me lock him in a second. But looking at this, I don't think there's much fear going under 175. It's my personal opinion, and I'm going to be locking in our man Brock Vandegrift's 174.5 passing yards. So let's pull him up here. Got him as pick number 2. Yes, these are our only goblins, so bear with me. I'll just get the 2 goblins out of the way first. But those are our 2 goblin plays that I'm going to be locking in. And then let's go ahead and jump into Barry and Brown. So Barry and Brown, one of Kentucky's best wide receivers. Receiving yards over 44.5. That's what I got him at. He did catch it 3 of his last 10. So yeah, it's not looking good if you look at it. He did catch it 5 of 13 last season. 100 yards was his max last year. And then so far this season, he only had 28. He had 28 versus USM. Like I said, this game ended in the third quarter, early third quarter, I believe. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything like this game. I think he's going to get at least 45 for us. I think he's going to be a key player tonight. Looking at receiving yards, South Carolina gives 102nd in the nation, 250 receiving yards per game they allow. So that's a lot of receiving yards. Barry and Brown should be able to get 45 for us tonight. I think he's going to have a monstrous game. Looking at his targets, he only had 5 targets last game. He had 4 receptions. His longest target was longest reception was 12 yards. Even if he gets 6 or 7 tonight, I think he's cashing this number for us. So like this play a lot for Barry and Brown. Gonna lock him in with Vandegrift. If you guys want to lock in like a little same game parlay, you can. Or if you want to lock in his goblins at 25, I think that's a lock as well. And I'll probably play around with that too. So that is our first 3 picks of the day. I got 2 more, and I got a free slip for you guys pulling up right here. So here's our free slip: 50 to win you 150. Locked it. I can't talk. Locked in Jalen Milroe under 271.5, and then we locked in Nico. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. We locked him in over passing yards. So let's go ahead and pull up Milroe first, and I'll give you my write-up for Milroe and why I'm locking in his under. So coming over here to Milroe, Jalen Milroe, passing yards under 271.5, and we locked him in. He's been under this 9 of his last 10. He's been under 12 of 13 games last season, and he was under his only game this season versus Western Kentucky, where he only had 200 passing yards. So let me go ahead and pull up my I didn't mean to do that. Let's go and pull up my write-up here. I got Milroe only went over this number once his entire season last season. Bama shouldn't be throwing the ball too much against this one. Their offense should have its way against the South Florida defense. They're a massive 31-point favorite, and look for Milroe to have a solid game with around 200 passing yards, in my opinion, and another 50 to 100 rushing yards. They're going to run the ball a lot. They're going to milk the clock. They're going to try to get this game over with. It's not going to be very competitive, in my opinion, and that's why I am locking in Jalen Milroe under passing yards. If you look at USF's passing defense, they give up almost the most in the nation at 288.8 passing yards per game, which is a ton, but I don't think Milroe is going to have to throw it that much. I think they're going to run all over USF, and that's my reasoning for taking Jalen Milroe under. So let's go and pull him up real quick. So pull his under in passing yards, under, and then that is pick number 4 of the day. And then 5th, final play of the day, you see we got our man Nico. Like I said, not trying to say his last name. I could probably figure it out if I wanted to, but I don't really feel like even attempting it. But we're just going to lock in Nico. We locked him over passing yards. So passing yards, right here, we got him over 253.5. Yes, on Prizepicks, 54%. He's been over 1 of his last 5 games. He went under every game last season, which obviously he wasn't playing that much. And he is playing now. Tonight, you can see his first game, he had 314 passing yards. So let me go ahead and pull up my write-up for our man Nico. I put this should be a competitive game here in this one. Tennessee's playing on the road in NC State. This Tennessee offense looked great in week 1. They put up 69 points against an overmatched Tennessee Chattanooga team. This Tennessee team is going to surprise some people this year, in my opinion. I think they're going to have a really good season, and we know Hupel likes to put up points. So like this number at 253.5. I think this number is going to be, I think it's too low, and it's one of my favorite plays on the slate. So locking in one of my favorite plays on the slate, guys. I don't say that lightly. So locking in our man Nico over 253.5 passing yards. That's pick number 5 of the day. So Nico 255, where you at, my friend? 253. So those are our 5 plays, guys. We got Ewers over 199.5 passing yards. We got Vandegrift over 175 passing yards. Barry and Brown over 44.5 receiving yards. Jalen Milroe under 271.5. And then we got Nico over 253.5 as our 5 plays. So let me know, who do you guys have winning, Kentucky or Carolina? Let me know. You better say Kentucky or you're banned. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But anyways, those are our 5 plays, guys. I hope we sweep the board for you guys. I hope we make you tons of money. If you guys want to get more of our plays, make sure you join our Discord server. Get our VIP. Get every play we post. Hope y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.